Lawyers say federal authorities are keeping a Michigan man with life-threatening leukemia in custody during an ongoing deportation case. The American Civil Liberties Union of Michigan is seeking a bond hearing for Jose Contreras Cervantes. That could allow him to return to his Detroit area family and doctors while his case winds through the immigration court. The Trump administration is refusing to agree to bond hearings for immigrants if they entered the U.S. illegally. The ACLU is challenging that policy. Contreras Cervantes has been in custody for 2 months, and lawyers say at one point the married father of 3 missed 3 weeks of medication.
The Sky 10